Alright you guys, welcome back to another RC video. Today I'm going to be surprising my son with an RC car. This is actually one that I have in my collection and he has been wanting it. I run this car in the sand on the beach when we go. He's like, man, Dad, I wish I could get one of those cars. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to surprise him with this car. So the Glamis Uno. He loves this car. I actually have two. So this one's mine. This one's already rocking and rolling. This one is a roller right now. It has no shocks, no electronics, no radio, no receiver, nothing like that. So what we're going to do today is I am going to get this car up and running and I'm going to give it to him. He's going to be excited about it for sure. So let's get on getting this car ready. Alright, so here it is, the Viterra Glamis Uno. I have done a video on my other one. If you guys want to go check out that video, I'll put a card up top somewhere. Love this 1/8 scale buggy. It is 2-wheel drive. It does have a brushless system out of the box back in the day. This car is getting pretty rare. They do not produce this car anymore. And this was one of my favorite, or the favorite, 2-wheel drive 8-scale buggies that they made. And I love the car so much, I tracked one down on eBay. I happened to get this roller. And my son's been wanting one of these. And I figured, you know what, we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to give this to him. Of course, you can tell, you know, there's no electronics in it, so there's no shocks. And so what we're going to do is we're going to blow this thing apart a little bit so I can get to the inside, and we're going to start putting the power system in it, putting the shocks on, getting the receiver in it, binding the transmitter that I got for it. I'm going to show you guys everything that I got for it. Okay, so I picked up this FlySky GT2. This is good enough for the buggy. It'll be just fine. Comes with the radio and receiver. And then I got some shocks for the car. We did get a pinion gear because it is missing a pinion gear. You know, of course, it's not going to come with the pinion gear because the motor's not in it. Did get a, let's see, a brushless system for it. Nothing real big. It is a, let's see what this is. It is a 60 amp 2 to 3S ESC. And then the motor is a 3300 kV brushless motor that we're going to put in. I think this is around I think this is a 550 size motor. So 2 to 3S ESC, 550, 3300 kV motor. This is the combo we're putting in it. Nothing too fancy, but it is going to do the trick. And then next, I got some paddle tires. He wants to run this buggy on the sand. I think we're going to keep the fronts on here for now, but I did get some rear paddle tires that have a 17 millimeter hex adapter. You can put 12 or 17 millimeter in the center of these paddles, so that's perfect for this. It's a good size for the buggy. As you can see, it's going to be perfect. So let's get blowing this buggy apart and get this stuff ready to rock and roll. Alright, we are rocking and rolling. And I took the entire top off this thing. That way it's easy to work on. I can slap the receiver in here, the ESC, the motor, get it on really easy, route everything the way it's supposed to. I did take everything off. I plan on cleaning this car up for him, you know, make it look a little nicer. We do have a 27 tooth pinion, 48 pitch. I think this is stock. I think the original KV motor was 3100. This is 33. There's not going to be too much difference there. He may pick up a little bit more speed than me. Mine's 3150 KV. So yeah, we're going to get this stuff cleaned up, and then we're going to start getting this power system in here. All right, we got this bad boy cleaned up. Everything came out pretty good. Cleaned up pretty nice. Which was really, the thing that was really worse was getting in these crevices. I really didn't want to take the car apart. So I just took the time to get in all the little crevices the best I could. So all the parts are cleaned up. Now we're going to get this motor and ESC in this pinion. Okay, the motor mounted up pretty nice. The pinion's working perfectly. The mesh is good. You want a little bit of wiggle. You can hear that. And you want to turn it a little bit. Wiggle it, turn it. Wiggle it. Turn it. Wiggle it. You want to make sure the mesh is good all the way around. And everything looks nice onto the ESC. Alright, well I'm starting to get it buttoned up. We have the motor, ESC, receiver in, everything's binded up. We're going to power it on. I'll show you guys real quick. She is powered up. A little bit of speed there. Got reverse. Got steering. And we'll adjust the steering trim and all this, throttle, all that stuff when we get it down the ground. But it is alive. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get all this buttoned up, get the body on, the skin, the top of the car on, all this goodies, and wheels and tires. I'm just going to get this thing finished, and then I'm going to show you guys the finished product. Alright, so I got the buggy ready. We're gonna go over it real quick, and then I'm gonna have my son come in here and I'll surprise him with the buggy. Nothing special on the build. I just got a FS GT2 Skyfly remote, just nothing big, and then I picked up 3300 kV motor with a 60 amp ESC. Man, I can't even remember where I got it from. I think I got it from eBay or Amazon. I'm not sure. I think it was eBay. It does run 2.3S LiPo. We did get some paddle tires for the rear. They look pretty good. It's looking pretty sick. So he can go on the sand with me when I'm running mine. And it does come with a T connector or a Dean's connector. I don't have the battery that'll fit for this. I did test the car out with a bigger battery outside the car, so I couldn't put it in the car. So I'm probably going to switch his ESC connector to something else that I have battery wise. But we'll switch the connector out and then he can run it. We got some brand new shocks. Picked these up on Amazon. I can't even remember the brand name, honestly. They are aluminum threaded body shocks. Black ones, really nice. So the buggy is feeling pretty good suspension wise. So the buggy turned out really good. I'm gonna get him in here. I'm actually gonna have my wife tell him to come out here. I'm gonna have to text her real fast. So it's probably gonna take my son probably 5-10 minutes to get out here. That's usually how long it takes him to do something. So we're gonna surprise him with this buggy and see how he reacts. All right, he's coming in. He's coming in. Hello. Got a surprise for you, son. Wow. There she is. There's the buggy.
Wow.
There it is. 1/8 scale. Material. This is your favorite buggy, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here you go, son.
Wow.
Yeah, it turned out really good.
Mm-hmm.
You think it looks pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Look at the shock, brand new shocks all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Feel pretty good. Feel them out, man. Check it out. So the system that I bought you has a Dean's connector or T connector. Well, I don't have a battery with a T connector that'll fit in this buggy, so I'm going to have to change the plug out for you on the ESC. So we can put a battery in it, unless I buy a battery with Dean's.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Looks
Pretty
good.
nice.
So I did bind it. Everything works good.
Everything works.
Yeah, it's bounded.
Okay.
Because I put a battery, connect the battery on it to get it bounded and try it. Everything works. I just couldn't fit it in the car, so
Yeah.
we'll either get you a battery or I'll switch a connector out where we can use the batteries.
Okay.
I guess you can run with me now on the sand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is one of your favorite cars that I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were always wanting one of these.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
All right. Well, my son was pretty excited, believe it or not. The kid doesn't show too much emotion. He's like his dad. I don't show too much emotion, really. He was very excited that I gave him this Vitera Glamis Uno. Of course, I did give it to him as a roller. No electronics, no shocks on it, nothing like that. I mean, it needed built back up. So we put a power system in it, 60 amp, with a 3300 kV motor, new shocks, some paddle tires, and Fly Sky GT2. Nothing fancy there. He was pretty happy. Now he gets to run with his dad out in the sand. Here's mine right here, and we're gonna be doing that about a week and a half or so. We're gonna go out in the sand with these. I'll do videos, of course. So, but that's it, you guys. I appreciate you watching. Hey, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And we'll see you on the next one.